So today I'm going to show you how to fix Samsung S9 Plus broken screen. I got a Samsung S9 Plus on my hand, black color. Which I put the screen that is broken, that one, and yeah. So I've got the Samsung S9 Plus service pack, LCD digitizer with the frame attached to it. So this one's really easy to fix. So that's the screen that I've got. So anyone can fix your phone, even if you don't have any skills, even if you haven't fixed any phones on the past before with this screen. I can show you some. So all you want to fix this phone is you want the plus screwdriver. So the plus series, and you want something like this, the opening tool, which is slimmer. And so what do I do? Most of the people, they use the heat gun to open the back, but I prefer using methyl, a little bit of methyl spirits. Yeah. So what do I do is, so I just use a toothbrush. I just a little bit of methyl on the opening thing. I just slowly cut the glue like this. Cut the glue. Yep, like this. So if there is any jam on it, just put a little bit of methyl on it, and this one will open your back easy. Look how easy it is. Look. Just slowly cut it. You just put the methyl a little bit. Do not put a lot of the methyl. Do not put a lot of the methyl. You just put a little bit of methyl on it, and it will just easily open. Let's use this one. So it will help you not to crack the back while fixing the front. So because you have to open the back, and then open some screws, and then you can do it. So while opening the back, you have to be sure about, you have to be careful about this part, because there is a wireless part on it. You have to be sure about this camera part as well. So what do I recommend is you just use this bit of any opening tool. Even if you use the sesame on it, even if you use something like this, just insert that much part on the back of it like this. Just slowly slide it. This customer looks like he have got the broken back, and he's using something like this, but I don't want to damage this one either. Slowly open it. So even if you break the back, you can get the replacement back for like $5 to $10. That's not a big deal. You can change the back yourself. It's not that hard to change the back. Just the back. It's nothing actually. You just got the glue on it. A little bit of the methyl spirit on it. I'll just show you which part you need to be careful about after I open this phone properly. So I have opened a little bit of the phone already. Yep, that one's gone. That part has been stuck. So I'm not editing any of the videos, so you can see how to open it. Yep. So main thing is don't mess with the methyl spirits as well. If you mistakenly put the methyl spirits on the camera, you will fuck the camera up. So yeah, try to use just a little bit of the methyl spirits whatever you think is necessary, like the part where it's not, the glue is strong, just use the methyl a little bit, and then it will loosen up the glue, and slowly you cut the glue, so you take this thing out. Yep. Just slowly put the methyl in. So I'm just putting the thing in. I'm just using the methyl this way so that it won't go that way. It won't go inside the camera and stuff. Yeah, so you can use the heat gun as well if you have the heat gun. I do have the heat gun, but I can still use the heat gun, but I just want to make it easy for you guys so that you can fix your phone in home without you have, but even if you don't have the heat gun. What you can do is, just in case you broke the back while taking it out, just order the new one of those at the same time, and even if you break it, it won't create a problem. So that's not a big deal to break the back glass. If you don't break it, it's just better, you'll feel more happy. But even if you break it, don't be sad. So if you can already see inside. Yeah, I got a customer, that's why I have to skip the video. Now I'm not skipping. So look, I've already opened. So you just, once you see the glue, you just use the sesame thing, like that thing, and you just see it inside, and just cut the glue. I almost open it. So this thing have got the fingerprint scanner. This one is a fingerprint scanner. So what you can do is, you can just lift a little bit on the side. You can use plastic spazzer, you can use the tweezers, and look. So what you have to do, you can just grab the flex and disconnect it like this. So it's not hard, it's easy, and just cut the glue, 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 cut the glue. If that thing is not coming up, just use a methyl on it. Don't hurt inside, don't damage other parts. Yeah, so look at that, look at that, look at that. Yep. So while opening it up, you must be careful about this part. This one is a wireless coil. That one's your camera. That one is the where your fingerprint sensor flex. Well, I can call it cable. Fingerprint cable will stay. That one, that part, and that's your loudspeaker. That's your loudspeaker. Loudspeaker, wireless cable, 2 cameras. So before opening the phone, before fixing the screen, make sure you take the SIM card thing out from the device, and it will be easier so that your motherboard won't stuck while opening it. So let's start our job. So you have to be careful about the wireless coil, because if you damage the wireless coil after fixing the phone, what happens is, like, you will get the error message like battery temperature is too low. Normally your phone won't charge. So make sure you protect this thing. So all of the screws, there are almost like 16 to 17 screws here. All of the silver ones, they are the same screws. So you don't need to do any mappings and stuff like that. Just I'm using plus screwdriver, and I'm using a small magnet. It will be easier for me to hold the screws. So you just keep opening it. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You may wonder why I haven't take this screw out, because this screw is actually inside. I just want to show you after I open this thing up. Yep, so 8. That one's 9. That one's 10. That one's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15, and that one's 16, but you have to take that one out after. I recommend you to take this one. So I will just put the screws aside. So what I'll do, I'll just use something like this slowly. This one is thin as paper, so just slowly, so you do it like this. I'm not hurting any parts, I'm just taking this thing. This thing is sticky on the side, just take this out properly, easy. So now what you can do, you can just use any of the part of this plastic thing like this. Look how easy it comes. So normally that comes in 2 pieces. Now if that thing is stuck properly, it comes in 1. So that was the first piece, second piece, and that's the loudspeaker part. You can take it out easy. That's the piece 3. So top, middle, button. The back, I'll just keep this back on the side for the moment. So make sure the phone is turned off. But how do you turn your phone off if your phone is not working? I mean, the screen is not working properly. So what you can just simply disconnect the battery. That's the battery, and just disconnect the battery. Easy. So the screws that we were seeing before is this one. So I'll just keep this screw aside. I just want to mix the screw inside. I'll just keep it aside here. I'll just keep it here then. Yep. So okay, so battery is unplugged, guys. So that is the front camera. That's the front camera. Just keep the front camera here. There's another front camera here. So what you have to basically do is you have to take the single part out and fit on the another screen. So front camera, 2 front cameras taken. That is your sensor thing. It will just unplug this way, and there is a screen flex. That's the screen flex. Unplug this one as well. That is your network thing, microphone thing, and your network cable like this. Slowly. Yep, that one's done as well. So there's another screw over here. Good. So 2 screws on the motherboard, at the top part of motherboard, 2 screws. That one's go there, that one's go there. So the reason that I've told you to take the SIM card out is because look, so this SIM card goes here and it will just make this, it will just hold this part. So we have to lift this part like this. So if there is a SIM tray over there, it will break the SIM tray and we will not be able to repair. So even if we repair it, we will not be able to put the SIM card in. So basically there will be 2 parts for the motherboard. So the first part, the main board, and the charger, and there is a connector for the charger on the back of it. Slowly you just have to unplug it. So yeah, let's keep that one. I have unplugged the charger with the motherboard, and there is few more screws on the motherboard as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 screws on the charging thing. There's your charger. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 screws on the charging port, and 2 screws on the motherboard. So yeah, so that's the first part. That's the easy part. You can take it out, but this thing is stuck on the corner with the glue. You can just pull it opposite way, and blue wire on the top. You can pull the blue wire like this. You can pull the white wire like this. I can show you how to fit this thing easy. And this is the earphone connector. So you can just plug out this thing as well. So what you can do is you can just simply use the tweezers or something like that, and you can just put a tip of tweezers and just try to lift it up, and it will just come out easy. I just keep this thing over here and take it out, so you can just simply pull it and it will come back. So what you can still do is you can just clean it at the same time with the brush slowly, so that you can look how clean I make. So that's the charger part taken out, motherboard part taken out, that one part. So we don't have much left now. We have got the that's the vibrator, that's the vibrator, and that's the proximity sensor. And we don't have to take this part out. This is the ear speaker part, because this one is already on the new screen. So I'll just show you how the new screen looks like. So new screen basically comes with all of the buttons, and all of the buttons, ear speaker, that's the ear speaker thing with the two golden connectors, ear speaker, and the screen flex, two things. So we have to take the vibrator out. You can use a simple tweezers or something like that. Do not try to take it out from the connector. You can use the side of it, and just simply pulling it, the vibrator will come up like this. And just simply take this thing out, put it over there. That one's done. Look how easy it is. And that's the sensor. That one is the sensor. So first you have to put the vibrator, then you can use the sensor thing. You can cut this part a little bit, and you can use the tweezers for this one as well. Slowly, you can do it slowly like this. That's the sensor. So this thing will go straight away like this, upside down, like that. Second thing done. Yeah, okay, so sensor, vibrator, I put two things. So the last thing I have to take it out from the old phone, old screen, is I have to take the battery out. I'll just keep this thing aside for now, and the battery is there. So what I'll do to take the battery out is I'll use the methyl as I use it to take it back out. So I'll just use the brush and I'll just put it on the side. I'll just put it in the side corner. I won't put it on the top. I'll just put it in the side corner, and I'll put it on the both of the sides, and I'll just put it on the button as well. You can see the gap here. I can use the button. So I'll just let it be for like 10-20 seconds and let the glue. And I'll use something like this. I'll use this sesame. I'll just put it on the side of it slowly. I won't take it out straight away. I can do it straight away as well, but I don't want to bend the battery. What I want to do is I just want to use the flexibility of the sesame. Slowly. Let the flexibility of the sesame take it out. Look how easy it becomes. Easy. So now we don't need this part at the moment. We'll just give it a side. That's the battery. I'll just look how easy battery is coming up. No bend, nothing, no damage on the battery. Yep, so that's the thing. I'll just keep the battery aside. That's the way to take the battery out. So at first what I prefer to do is I prefer to put the charging port. So all we have to do is take the part out from the old one and fit it in the new one. So that's the charging port thing. I'll just keep it straight away like this. Keep it in, put it in, fit it in, fit it in, fit it in. So I'll just reverse the process again. So you have to be sure where the screws go. So if there is a screw sitting on the board, there must be something like this, so that the screw won't damage the board. So something like the silver thing over here. So that's where the first screw goes. First one. Never be confused about the screws. And of course it will go on the sides of the actual charging port. And this one goes on the left hand side of the charging port. This one goes on one corner, and this one here is for this earphone thing, where this earphone stays. I'll just do a bit of cleaning over here for the earphone thing as well. Like the pins or something like that. And don't think the pin is broken because there is a copper thing on it. it's like this. So just put it on, clip it, and clip it. That's it. And I'll just put this screw square away. Yep, that one's done. So at first we had the white wire underneath, and look, there is a proper space for the wires on the charging port as well and on the frame as well. So you just do it like that, white one first and blue second. So just try to press in. Yep, and this one will go on the side easy. There won't be any issue. There should not be any issues for it. Yep, so that one's fitted. And next one is we have to put the motherboard in. So I don't know what other people do, but I'll just show you. This may be quite confusing for you guys, but I'll just show you how it works. Okay, so I'll just connect this part first. Easy. I won't press it at first. I'll make sure that fit it properly. Yep, it's clipped in, it's done. So after doing that, I will just try to connect the wires on, because the another wire, this wire is already on the spot, so it won't be quite harder to put on. It won't be hard at all, but I'll just fit this thing in, just keep this thing aside, because this thing have to be on this gap over here. I'll just fit it in, fit it in, fit it in, fit it in, and then another sensor thing over here you have to be careful about. Yep, fit it. So what you can do, you can just put that sensor in, and that one's already connected, so you can fit that one in, that, and you can fit that one in. That's the screen one. So every time you put that flex in, what you can do is you can just feel it first, and you can find the exact spot, and when you find the exact spot, you'll hear this clippy sound, clip, 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 something like that. So you'll feel it, you know what I mean? You'll feel it. Yeah, that's the second thing. So I'll just put this flex wires after this. These are the network cables. If you damage it, if you do not put it properly, your network won't work, especially the cellular network. And this screw was here, and the screw was on this corner. Yep. So yeah, so we have already put the sensor, we have already put that screw, we have already put the screen flex, that one, screen thing, we have already put that one, and that one, and that one. We have already put all the screws on the bottom. Now that's the camera, so you can simply put the camera like this and clip it. Look how easy it is, and clip it. It's kind of easy. So what else? I have to put the battery in, and just remove the glue on the old glue. That's the battery. And what you can do, you can use the wireless, double-sided tape on it. Just measure it for the double-sided tape, and I always prefer to put it on the frame. I don't know, I've seen some people, they put on the back of the screen. That black part is the back part of the screen, so I don't prefer to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to put it on the side of the frame. So I'll just fit that thing on the side of it. Yes, make sure the thing is stuck properly, and I'll just take another flea mount on it. Yep, the first one. Second one. That's the second bit. So what I normally do while putting the battery is what I recommend you. So you plug the battery in first. Plug in, then you fit it in. Because if you fit it in first and try to plug it in, you may got the problem that the flex is not in the right way or something like that. It may be that way you have to struggle putting the flex in. So once you put the flex in, and place the battery and put it on the right side, it should be alright. Then you can unplug the battery again and you can fit another stuff. You can so of course the blue is on the blue flex is there. I'll just show you how to fit this thing as well. So we can easily tell which one goes on which one. The white one goes on the first, I mean the top part, and on the bottom that is the blue one. So B for blue, B for button. That makes more easier. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. I'll plug the battery again. Yep, so I don't have to put any other screws over here, everything's there. So we'll just put it the same way that let's put the black pieces back again. Yep, the first piece, and maybe it's on the other side, not on the other side. So it was here. Yep, it was like that. So it's like a puzzle. You can feel it. It's like a puzzle. So you just clip. You just make sure you put the right stuff on the right side. Yeah, look how clip. That was gone, 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 and you can put the screws back in. So I have the screw on my hand. I'll just put the screws on every holes. Yep, 1, 2, 3. So don't make the screws too tight and too loose. So once you start rotating the screwdriver, you will feel the limit and just leave the screws on there. Leave it. It will be enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once you feel it's tight, it's tight. You don't need to like tight it too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 here. 1 rotation, 2 rotation, 3 rotation, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So you'll feel it. You'll just let it be like this. Look. You don't need to. You are not like driving a car or bike that you have to make the screws tighter so that the screw won't come out while you are driving or something. You don't need to worry about it. As long as every part is connected, it will be alright. So that one. So where is this one goes? This one goes here, and this one goes here. That one. So I got no more screws left. I put all of the screws in. I put the thing back in. Now I have to do the back. So what do I do when I do the back is? So it will be quite harder for you to put the fingerprint scanner if you just put it with the back case. What I recommend you to do is, I'll just recommend you to take this thing out if you can easy, or you can use. Look. Yep. So we can just push it gently and it will just come. So you will just plug this thing in first, and you will use a little bit of glue or the double-sided tape on it. On this gap, you will just paste this thing like that, and yeah, just paste it. And so while putting the back in, it will be easier, and you don't have to struggle putting the fingerprint scanner in. So like that. So what I recommend you is just do it like that, it sticks. So the glue is really strong on these phones, so it will be easier for you just to put the back in. Or what you can do, if you have got the hair dryer, you can use the double-sided tape on the side of it, or you can use the hair dryer to use that glue again. Slowly just try to like see it back again, 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 see it back again. Yeah, that's it. So let's go. It's done easily. So we'll just put the SIM card back in again. Yep, and try to turn the phone on. If there is no charge on it, I'll try to charge it again. Let's take this thing out. Look, Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. It's done. It's done. Yes, up to. Yep, we'll just try the touch thing, and it's done. So I don't have the passcode. Let's go to emergency 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Everything's working. The screen is working. We fixed it. Yep. Everything's working. It's working. Everything's working.